even listening? Are you even paying attention to what all I said? Yo, Nick, please. What? You know something's been bothering me? I'm waiting to see. I'm like a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Yes, stop! Hey, my biscuit. Alright. He's so mean to me. Hi everyone, this is Natnarf signing back in, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. We just finished getting Larry interrupted with a court proceeding. We almost got away with that back. We almost lost with guilty in our heads. And now, I'm not gonna let a guilty word on my head yet. Not yet. Not with Miles' life on the line. Phew! No, too close. Oh, you get. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that. I've seen worse. Yeah, right. Edward, you're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. There was the lake that night, right? Yep. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Alright. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yep. Hey, Edward. Oh, did you say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong with it? It's nothing. You say something! Edward? My phone is ringing. Mr. Edward, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Okay. Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. 'Cause you picked up the gun, you fool! When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. And I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right? Yeah. This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Why is the Von so small? Perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is I. What are you getting at? Looks like his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. I'll knock this 1 hour all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything depends on Larry now. Ow! December 27, 10:30 in the morning. 10:35 in the morning. District Court number 3. Court is back in session. For this, please testify to the court about everything that you saw without going into the details of the air tank on the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me, sweating head. Hey, sorry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. On camera, didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edward is right about being our big break. Witness testimony, the night of the murder. That night, I was on the boat on the lake. In the boat on the lake. We on the boat. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over to the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Harry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. I know that feeling. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. I know how you feel. It is Larry. That's right. I was out on the boat today. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? It was after 11 o'clock when I went out to the boat. Oh, you dropped the racing. At that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Looking for something? Yeah. I suppose, what was it you were looking for? What the dude was searching for is irrelevant. Looks like he was hunting for this Gertie. No, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth. This is all irrelevant. Let's get over it. I quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12 o'clock, yeah? You're not sure? Oi, I don't give me that fish. I'm scared. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. You look around, you do. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, it's buds. Whoa. Everybody, just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy tonight. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yep. Huh? Done it? It was pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Oh no, I'm gonna have a hard time with Larry. Even my brain's broken.
Objection!
Wait a second, Larry. Well, what? You only heard one bang. You sure? That's what I said. Well, Miss Laura Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They heard two shots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you even paying attention to what all I said? Yo, Nick, please. What? You know something's been bothering me. I'm waiting to see. I'm like a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Yes, stop! Oh, the news. I got the ring of the news. Hey, the news. never mind. Mr. Buds? But you only heard one gunshot. Are you sure? Well, no, I'm not. Can you? Eh? Not so sure. How could you not be so sure? Yeah, well. I imagine I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude. On my headphones. What? Larry, I'm gonna kill you and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to radio on earphones. Yeah, so what? That's a crime. I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Yep. Say please. Your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. That's right. Should we let him continue the testimony? Just continue. Your Honor, please allow this to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Buds. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like a radio! Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. I killed you, Larry. I remember about the radio. I look lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. As I was listening on the radio. What? I listened to all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it really booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ said then I heard it too. What did he say? You were listening to your radio at the high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? If I truly believe Larry had no idea what the problem is here. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ says when he hears a gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Yeah, very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. So you turn on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. I shouldn't have said anything. As I was listening to the All Request show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Who took it? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. This was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Buds, how loud was your radio set to the night? I was listening it to really booming loud. Like. You're dead. Really booming loud. Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment really clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back really clear, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. What did the DJ say? Mr. Wright, please seize this pointless questions. What possibly good could knowing what the radio DJ said to us? Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the questions only if we see some reason why we should care. We should care! We should care. Of course we should! Why? How do you know if we don't ask? Fine, very well. Mr. Boss, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? That's when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot." What? Are you sure? Of course I am. Had this real sexy voice. Can you stop the details? Maybe FanFiction's right. I'm not sure how that happens at all. It's the most leadership here. Okay, thank you. Thank you for hitting me. Nope. There is there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom. What happened? It's right there. Save. It's right there. It says 12, but it is before midnight.
Objection!
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? How's it the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Something the matter, Miss Wright. No. Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard that gunshot. They did. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. You realize what this means? When you heard that gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. It seemed to be the case, yes. That contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order. What does it mean? The prior witness heard the gunshot after midnight. However, this witness says he heard the gunshot before midnight. Judge, that just it. This current witness is plainly mistaken. Look at him, suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Buzz's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? You people. Larry is never wrong in this stupid situation. He is almost certainly never wrong. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Oh no, where's that picture? This!
Take that!
Look at this photograph. This was taken by a witness yesterday, Miss Hart, with an automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24, 11:50. Oh yeah. But there's nothing on the lake in the picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, Larry heard the gunshot. It was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was a mistake? Not at all, Your Honor. It is the fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, but a 20-minute pause between them. Pause! What would this be? Don't be fooled, George. The camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes. There's no proof that the loud noise was at the 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed and triggered the camera? Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear! Mr. Wright? I hate this guy already! Karma, good thing you're dead. No turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise is indeed a gunshot? Oh no. Here's my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last fired shot? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! Order! That makes sense of evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If it is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. You keep forgetting something, dude. One at 12 and 15, another 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I better think something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course, I remember. The murder in this case had the same idea as the murder in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes! We don't figure this out now. We'll never overturn... Never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch. I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean... What? 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 What did Rice? Okay. I mean, is this safe? Hey, we already got it now. Guilty. We had to take the loose. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay. Safety. Safe. We already got it a guilty verdict. We have no time to... Nothing to lose. He doesn't want... You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Righty! I need a save before I die. Yes.
No, I said Cedric a bit.
No. I almost clicked that. I don't want to overturn everything. Your Honor, yes, you're Miss Wright. The testimony now just cleared up the entire case. What do you mean, Miss Wright? So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murder than Ms. Edward himself. Wrong, Ron Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Mr. Edward who did the shooting. Listen, Rocky. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on the lake. Shown by the witnesses' body. The defense, Edward, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on the boat, and Robert Hammond fell to the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. Couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on the other boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. Looks like from karma, I promise. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15. Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes.
I put that chair.
We already have a chair.
I put that chair.
Larry heard a gunshot. Oh, you want a book on the chair? That doesn't make any sense. Here, we got 5 magazines. Ow. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, you have a nice butt. And Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edward could have been innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who this is sitting on the boat. Save Edward and murder. Of course, it was Edward and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50. He eschewed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edward. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edward won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edward to the lake. Edward didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of this. Ludicrous! That's right. That is the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name. Right. It's... I don't know! I don't know the name. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. What? The murderer is the caretaker of the boat. Of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have gone all the way to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest the real scene of this crime was not in a boat. What? Hold on, where the murder took place? Sure the murder took place. Goody gumdrops. I don't know either. The boat shop, where he lives. That way he can meet the victim without anyone seeing.
Objection!
You have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? We call Larry's testimony if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. And just as he was starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot around, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. The only other words is the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop! Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gurdick? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond. What? No, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. I can't even speak right. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edward and went out into the middle of the lake. And who fired the pistol? Mr. Wright? The boat shop taker. Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edward on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would you shoot twice if you didn't mean to get him? Details. Notice, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations and the moment you lose. That was why the murderer fired twice. To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, remember? Create a witness. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. The lead Miss Hart did exactly after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and fires again. Then, he jumps into the water. The murderer jumps in from the boat and so on, leaving the pistol in the boat behind. I see. There's someone looking from the edge of the lake. It appeared that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The more shop caretaker swam back to his boat, the shop, and he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gerd Lake. Oh my God. What's with all the silence? Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Very well. While we are waiting for the taker now, I'd like to ask the defendant, Miles Edward, a few questions. Mr. Edward, please take the stand. Swing. You heard what the witness, what the defense said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. I soundly so actually. Yes. Several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important. I'm sorry. I can't see what it is. Your life is on the line here. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff. You're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop. Oh God. What? What should I do? Hey, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away. Out of all ridiculousness. Mr. Van Kammer, your witness has disappeared!
Another one.
You don't want to eat? You eat that one. A search warrant has already been issued. Really, Van Kammer? Really? Goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find the witness.
I need to fix a puzzle.
Yeah, understood.
I need to fix a puzzle.
One more thing. Guess who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. He just remained silent all this time. Hey Nick, you did it! I didn't do anything yet. Yeah. But at least we got one from under that guilty verdict. What about Harry? That was something else. Even one government didn't know what to do with his testimony. Harry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Shifted, not sifted, I think. I don't know, my English is not good enough. So he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on the trial instead of our clients. Edward. Mr. Edwards? Did you say something? Are you deaf again? Don't look so pain. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile a little. Just a little. Relax. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Tell me! No, there's a little time left. I'm trying to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edward? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. Crime you committed? No! Nope. The memory of a murder. It's not the murder. You didn't do anything. You did no such thing. Ah, yeah. See you take out the battery. It's so fast, low bat. Ah, yeah. There. Save up, yes. No, you help yourself. No, you should know the puzzle by now. I think I'll go help. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave this right here because I know I want intensifying days. Yeah. If you like the video, you hate the video, or whatever you want to do, just click on the thumbs up or thumbs down, or leave a comment in the comment section with your flick of a wand and the wave of your hand. Well, I can't speak. Until then, this is Natnarf signing off. Bye bye.